Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Tyler. This is going to be a video request that a subscriber of mine asked me to do concerning the topic of karma in this area. And before I talk about that, I want to say this right quick. Every time that I do a video concerning karma, there are always some people who always come on here that say, well, I don't believe in karma, which they're entitled to their own opinion. Not trying to knock down that part. But what the problem is, these are the same people that will say that, well, I have not seen justice come upon the person by karma who have done the wrongdoing or the transgression. And it probably is more people. And then these are the same people that will say that, well, I have not seen justice come upon a particular person of more, and karma is just only pertaining to justice whenever that someone has done the wrongdoing, then the same wrongdoing of what that person has done, karma will give it the same measure right back unto him or her. And it's nothing but talking about the justice part. And then you will hear things like this. And whenever that you hear things like this, and no matter how many facts that you present about how karma works and you done seen it into your own life, rather it might be good or bad, that person is not going to still accept the facts. And you know the reason why is because their mindset has been entrenched. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. I just want to see it, or whatever. But the thing is, these are the same people. They are not studiers of the law of karma, on how it works, on how it operates in mysterious ways. Whenever that a person does not understand the law or whatever, that's what is going to result to you. And I'm going to tell all of you that whenever that these people are not studiers of the law, that's what they're going to complain about. Because they're never going to figure out how the law of karma works within itself, because they're not studiers of trying to figure out how the law works. And they'll say, yes, I have. Yes, I have. No, they have not. Because if they would have not, they would have got off their lazy behinds and started doing research. Okay, how does karma works? How does, on the good side and the bad sides, why does the delays happen? Why does it happen behind the scenes? Why does it happen in mysterious ways? Then, is there something else besides the law of karma that obeys it? They're not going to do no research on this type of law, trying to ask those particular questions. This all goes back to they don't want to understand it. They don't want to understand it. So whenever that they don't see it with their own eyes, and karma did not operate the way that he or she thought it was going to operate, they just resort into complaining. And then that's what leads into, well, I'm not going to believe this and I'm not going to accept it at all. Because a person who has seen karma operate, rather good or bad, have seen the results of what it happens, and they understand how it works, because the reason why they are studiers of that particular law. Just like people who are into esotericism, they understand how the law of karma operates. Not these people out here that sit there and say stuff and what I just mentioned a moment ago. But let me go on ahead and get into the area of karma that I think is a good question. Will you be held accountable for whenever that you are protecting yourself from any type of evil that comes your way and a person wants to do evil towards you? And I will say that if you kill a person just because of likes of you protecting yourself or your family or your friend or whatever, and you have to take someone out, the creator of the universe is not going to hold you accountable for that. And the reason why is simply because you are giving out, I am protecting myself, me and my family. I don't wish to do harm on nobody else. I don't wish to do harm on nobody else. at all. And so that's what you are actually giving out. I'm protecting myself. But the person who is wanting to do the harm towards you is the same one that is giving out, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you, your family, or whatever. So if you don't believe me that you're not going to be held accountable by the creator of the universe just because you protect yourself, then you need to go read Exodus 22nd chapter, the first and the second verse. That's where it specifically says you're not going to be held accountable for or whatever, but the person who did try to do the evil that comes your way is going to be held accountable for it. And I'm going to tell all of you, yes, we don't pick the day, we don't pick the time, we don't pick the hour when evil comes our way, but we have to be ready whenever that particular things like that happen or whatever. You don't wish no harm to come on nobody else, but you're going to do what you have to do to protect yourself. And yes, it says in the law where the creator gave to Moses in Exodus 20th chapter, thou shalt not kill. But that's only for a person who has the mindset of, I'm going to do this harm, I'm going to do this evil towards you or whatever, not towards the person who they're protecting himself or herself or their family from any type of evil that is coming their way. So I hope a lot of you enjoyed this video. All of you have a great and wonderful day and evening.